shine, me I go stand for you. Better hours, me I go carry the cross. No matter how it is in my life, now you the boss. Make we stop the wars and the multiply the glass. Baby, it was cut on the way to blood. Now you be so full of the die. Tell me why you are born for me, not this blind. For this love that's on me, I don't go the extra mile. Then at the day, you don't turn me jumbo block. Make them they call me jumbo, jumbo, jumbo. Then they call me jumbo, jumbo block. Then they call me jumbo, jumbo, jumbo. Then they call me jumbo block. You know what makes the power for this love to get it stronger. I don't go to hell just for you to see. Oh, shaking me my love. 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 You mean the world to me.
Yes, good evening to everybody. Me followers them. This na LXG Salon Brother Jumbo Blind Music. So I dey welcome everybody again. Me family, me friends, them, me neighbor them. Welcome everybody again. I wanna do everything. Me na Maske Banks. Me YouTube platform. I dey welcome everybody for subscribe. Listen to this message. Like me page. Follow me for more updates. This my page I talk about life in Europe. Wetin dey happen in Europe, now they talk about life in Europe. So anytime you talk about based on life in Europe. So now continue for like me page, drop a comment, any questions, so I can for try for assist small. So today you talk about your status, immigration status na Europe. Wetin mean, how go affect you, how go benefit you, immigration status na Europe, and that I dey talk about. So if you born in Europe or them raise you in another country, you go be, and they also you go be say you who don born in Europe or you raise in another country, then you know say you mama or your papa if na citizen of that country, you sef go be citizen. Your mama and papa we born you, once one party na citizen of that country dey, yeah, you sef go be citizen. You be citizen of that country dey. We be citizen of that country dey. You allow for work at that country dey. You allow for live at that country dey. Now Europe, you get right for work. You get right for live at that country dey because your mama na citizen. Your papa na citizen. Not depend on which kind of color your mama black or your papa white. Yeah, you right. And also you get right for vote. You own a citizen of that country. You get right for vote at that country dey. You only dey vote if you're a citizen of that country dey. You only dey vote if you're a citizen. So you can work, you can live in that country, then you can vote back, you get right. And you get other legal benefits there as a citizen of that country there. We get right to legal benefit there. We get right to as a citizen. You get for education, you get right. Loans there, you get right. Social service benefit there, you get right because you're a citizen. And also as a citizen of that of Europe or any EU country, you get nobody no get right for forces for leave. I do you dey. Nobody no get right for forces for leave. So say come out of the country, or nobody no get right for deport you because you're a citizen. Your mama na citizen or your papa na citizen. Nobody no get right for deport you. Nobody no get right for tell you do so now go. Your mama be black trade or your father be black trade. No, one party na citizen, you get right for that country there. Another status back again, permanent resident, permanent stay. You different for what dem give stay. When you don't give stay, according to how you live at the country, how you work at the country, you get back your permanent stay. And then your permanent stay back, you get your own law, you get your own rules there. It's different from you born here. So they allow you for certain benefits, but you don't allow for vote. You don't allow for vote. You not allow for vote, to citizen. So like Africa, all man they go vote to, hey, vote for your right. Hey, vote for your right. Vote to yeah, we don't be get permanent residency. You no get right for vote. But social service, social benefit, you get right. You get right for travel out of the country, go any side. Now your money, now your time. You get right for work, for live at the country, for travel going anytime you want. When you for travel, you get right. But if you travel, you get time for day out of that country wey you get permanent stay. If you go out, say example 60 days, you no count that 60 days double that 2 months, you no dey enter back. Dem sabi you, if you carry put you and dem know say na you. Dem sabi you, the way dem type you name, dem know say na you. Yeah, dem no sabi you face, dem no sabi you wetin. Dem must catch you, say you be don go, we no see you again o, wetin happen? No was off, you don go tey, you no come. I for take time come back o, dem no go call you o. When you get permanent stay, you no dey wait till you stay the time expire. You won't come back. You wan go back, you go back again. Nothing for making you always say, hey, you want cancel the problem for them. Tell you say you dey come back. You can't force you enter, then you go back. Now so you dey use that status day. But if you say you don't enter 2-3 days, you go back. Yes, you renew back your visa, you go back, you fine. But if you go, some people say you no come, people come to you, no make you enter inside back again. No, you dey enter back inside again. Go to the law that one. Immigration dey hold you. So you get permanent resident, you get law dey behind you. They can deport you with your permanent stay. They can deport you in any Europe country. Because if they don't convict you for certain crime or you don't violate immigration law, they deport you, they send you go back and tire with you, say no want you now. With your resident permit, done. Because now you self go violate the law, now you self go put yourself at trouble, you self go put yourself at crime. You don't put any document, you don't done. That is still say you don't kill them. Yeah, so in the work, so immigration they work. So you have very be careful because immigration no gets to go come. Then law them here, then law the way they don't write them. No they pull them. Talk na kuna no they say let's talk to you there. Big go you say that one day, there. No they oversee. Now then law. For that no go happen always so na then law. We no say you get permanent stay, you get for avoid, but good thing they no go put you for problem. No go in Oka again. They're not gonna look for you. You're not gonna look for you. Bye bye. They're not gonna look for you. So I didn't know that I know they get. Are you a temporary visa, a visitor? Na temporary visa. Now they look for, they give for, they give permission from the government for get temporary visa. That visa they give you a limited period of time for a specific purpose. Then they give for, when they give you visa for it, what they give, they must ask you. They ask you where the Canadian country, what they can do, what you want, what are the problem, what are the purpose. They ask you, when they say, look go do once you buy with ticket, now tickets will they sell, no one know that they can't. No, they ask you, and they give you specific time, specific period of time where they can't in the country. You see? So if they can't study, they give visa. If they can't work, they give visa. If they can't visit your family, then they give visa. If they can't have stories, then they give visa. Then they give time to that visa door. If you go back home, you know they will say like done 2 days, we done 1 week, if you don't go back. They give that visa, the government they issue, immigration they issue that visa. And this visa, it get expiring dates. Hey, it get expiring date where you don't done. No, they wait, no, they look for you, but we should enter the trap. You say don't done. They say that 24 hours, they don't meet you in the country. The day before, if you get for go. If you get for go, they don't meet you in the country. So that immigration visa they don't give. If you know say you know they go, you can't study or you can't work, you not ready yet, or you're not tourism. So until you can't put up, I think say interest in you and for renew them. Firstly, you renew them. 2 weeks before the time, let you know whether you will stay, continue for stay, or you go back. Then you renew them. So I know go affect you, no get no problem. So for renewal, if you want to stay back in the country. But if you want to expire, then you're not legal in that country again. You're not legal in that country again. If you want to expire, you don't get legal status in that country again. Immigration, if you owe you a problem. If you owe you a problem. Now so in the work, now so the immigration the work. So you get certain period that dem visa dey get certain period wey you carry dem come to know say you na visit you can't visit. You know what ready for go back, do ya, I for go renew am. Make you no go hold you, dem no go embarrass you, dem no go fine for you. And also dem get on document immigrant, that na other status than the you no get document, you no get paper. Na problem down dey back for you. You no get permission for work, for stay there, na that country dey o. Na risk for you. If they hold you, they go send you go back, dem go deport you back because you no get documents. So you go easy, the waka you fine, nobody not touch you, but they dem control you. You see na undocumented immigrant, na risk for you. Dem go send you back. Na any EU country where you get stay or your visa don expire, then you na undocumented immigrant according to the immigration law. Na so dem law say. So na first na status there of immigration law there, or the status there I can talk about today. Wey very important for we wey they can visit. If you no wan stay, you can go before the tell. If you wan stay, you can extend them. If you get permanent resident, you permanent stay, if you very be careful because they can deport you back if you convict you or you fall inside the criminal law. If you na person born here, yes, you get right for vote and stay here and do anything. Even if you not born here, because your mama na citizen or your papa na citizen. You can go born you inside. Possible say you can go work and go born you na other country. If possible your papa come on the other country, you can't stay in this country, you can't marry, possible get citizen, then you don't be citizen. Yes, and so you dey work. But also if you get person get citizen, yes, you are citizen. So you get for can Europe, or you dey Europe, or you don't know everything. Listen to this message, please like my page, subscribe to my message, and you get more information. This page I talk about life in Europe. I talk about. So thanks for now listening to my message. I love you now. Bye.